ask you the same.
Absolutely nothing.
Oregon State Police Lieutenant Tim Schwartz says there are three kinds of hunters.
Category 1 is the majority of what we see. It's anywhere from 80 to 90% of the people that are out hunting for a specific species or during a specific season. They're abiding by the rules. The second one is a smaller percentage, anywhere in the 5 to 10% range, where they're more, if an opportunity presents itself, they might violate the wildlife laws. An example of that would be up here during rifle deer season. They've hunted all day, they've hunted all season, haven't been successful. The sun sets and they're on their way out and it's dark and they see a buck in the headlights. The last and the worst is that small percentage that they are specifically going out trying to take wildlife illegally.
Oregon State Police has approximately 125 fish and wildlife officers on duty throughout the state. Blatant poachers try to take advantage of the thin law enforcement presence by hunting at night in areas where they think nobody's around. But fish and wildlife officers are first and foremost police officers, and they are very good at gathering evidence, developing leads, and tracking down perpetrators.
On or around, I believe it was September 6th, we received a call from a concerned citizen who observed a deer lying off of Camp Polk Road near Wilt Road. One of our troops went out there, investigated, and located a 4-point buck mule deer, and it appeared to be rifle shot. And so we put out a news release on that to see if anybody in the public had heard of it, seen anything, saw anything suspicious, heard any gunshots, or observed anybody in the area. Poaching to me is very broad. It's basically when somebody's going out and taking advantage of wildlife and taking advantage of the resource.
There's always going to be poachers out there that they want to do it for the trophy or they do it for the fix, just to kill an animal. The actual poaching numbers, I would say it's going to stay steady. There's always going to be that percentage of the population that's going to poach that has a complete disregard for the laws.
We rode along with Fish and Wildlife patrols during deer rifle and elk rifle hunting seasons. A typical patrol involves making contacts with hunters on roads, trails, and in campsites.
In the high 90% of our contacts, people are happy to see us, and we're happy to see them too. We enjoy sparking up conversation with them, seeing how their hunt's going.
Officers' suspicions are aroused when hunters try to avoid contact.
You're looking for blood on their hands, you're looking for bloody coolers. Anything that they might be hiding. Also looking at their demeanor also. Is there something that's setting them off, that's sparking my interest, or is something they're telling me not true?
Decoys are an important tool in Fish and Wildlife's campaign against poaching. These life-size and realistic mounts are often set up at night after legal hunting hours along roads where motorists are likely to see them. On this night, one vehicle approached the decoy, and the occupants took a long, hard look.
I was just going to say, after a while, you might have to walk up and tell them to move along.
No one broke the law by taking a shot from the vehicle or getting out and shooting from the road after legal hunting hours, so the observing officer approached and asked them to move on.
Hey, you guys have a good night. All right, good job out there. Take care.
The job is not easy. The hours are long. Officers are frequently far afield in rough terrain, difficult weather, and they interact with people who are armed with high-caliber weapons. Despite the many challenges, Fish and Wildlife officers, many of whom are hunters and anglers themselves, are dedicated to the work.
I guess that's the one takeaway, is that we're never going to stop trying. We're always going to do everything we possibly can, day in and day out, to apprehend those individuals. So it's a good message to the public, is call in with whatever it doesn't matter if you've got somebody's license plate or if you're just feeling a little bit suspicious of something that's occurring. I would say call in every time. Don't hesitate, because like I said, it could be just one small part of something that we're already looking into, or we could be right around the corner.
From the Metolius Unit west of Sisters, I'm Brooke Snavely for The Great Outdoors.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos from Central Oregon Daily News. And for more news from the high desert, just visit centraloregondaily.com.